listening to AM 1220 KDOW, the Bay Area's business leader. And welcome to Punch, Media and Marketing Made Easy, helping you explore new marketing and social media trends that will give you that extra punch in your marketing strategy. Now, here's your host for Punch, Media and Marketing Made Easy, Erica Taylor Montgomery.
Well, hello and welcome to Punch, Media and Marketing Made Easy. I'm your host, Erica Taylor Montgomery, and Punch, Media and Marketing Made Easy is a show that covers everything you need to know to punch through your competition and deliver a total knockout when it comes to your public relations, your marketing, social media, branding, advertising, and so much more. I'm the founder and CEO of Three Girls Media and Marketing, which is a public relations and social media marketing agency that really specializes in working with small and mid-sized companies with very cost-effective PR and social media solutions. You can find my business online at threegirlsmedia.com. That's threegirlsmedia.com. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. We are live today. We're going to be able to take your calls throughout the hour, and we have another terrific show lined up for you. In round one, we're going to be talking with an internationally known author and entrepreneur all about the 5 keys to business success. Then in round 2 today, we're going to switch topics and chat with a creative director of a digital marketing company and the host of a podcast on business applications about how to promote your business online. So a couple of terrific topics on today's show for you. And I also wanted to let you know that coming up on Wednesday, March 27th, we are holding the KDOW Business and Money Expo. This is going to be a huge event. It's being held at the Hilton in Newark. And that's, again, Wednesday, March 27th. It starts at noon, runs all the way to 7 o'clock in the evening. There's going to be free workshops that are going to offer you a ton of knowledge. In fact, I'm doing one of the workshops myself at 3 o'clock that day. And it's all about great, free, and low-cost public relations resources that you can use for your business. Also, KDOW's morning guy, Rob Black, is going to be there all morning long. Several other KDOW hosts are going to be there, including Joe Kuchera, Alan Olson, Steve Peasley. There's going to be a special luncheon seminar with a keynote speaker where you can learn all about financial advising, and you'll be able to make so much more intelligent investment decisions and decisions about your business by attending this business expo. Again, that's Wednesday, March 27th, noon to 7, the KDOW Business and Money Expo. And if you want more information on that, simply log on to kdow.biz. That's kdow.biz. All right, let's dive into round 1 of today's show, the 5 keys to business success. My guest is Diane Conklin, and Diane is an internationally known author, an entrepreneur, a coach, and consultant, and she's also the founder of Complete Marketing Systems. Now, for more than 14 years, Diane has been showing small business owners how to start, build, and grow their businesses. And she's also been voted Marketer of the Year for her innovative marketing strategies and campaigns. So I'm really excited to have her on the show. Diane, good morning. Welcome to Punch, Media and Marketing Made Easy.
Well, good morning, Erica. Thank you so much for having me, and thank you so much for that great introduction. I'm looking forward to sharing a little bit today and see if we can't stir up maybe even a little bit of controversy. What the heck?
Terrific. I'm all for controversy. It makes great radio, right? And, it's possible that our listeners are going to have questions about these keys to business success. So I want to give out our toll-free number. You can call in live and get your questions answered on the air today at 800-516-1220. That's 800-516-1220. So, Diane, why don't we start with a basic overview of your 5 keys to business success, and then maybe we can dive into each one of them in a little more detail. But why don't we start with the big picture first?
Sure, that'd be great. And it's interesting because people, when I say these 5 things, people are going to go, oh yeah, I've heard that. Oh yeah, I know about that. But I've never heard anybody talk about these 5 things together. And what I call this my PLANS system, PLANS. And that's exactly the letters we're going to go through. So P stands for plan and prepare. L is for leverage, A is for action, N is for next and now, and S is for strategy and systems. So the 5 keys are plan and prepare, leverage, action, next and now, strategy and systems.
Perfect. So obviously, the first letter of each of those things spells out the word plans. So it's really easy for people to remember. I love how you've done that and associated a word for each of these things. So why don't we start with the first one, plan and prepare? Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, absolutely. Before I do that, I want people to think about this question before we delve into the P is, and this is a tough question, and I always ask it, do you own a business or do you own a job? I know that's a tough question, but the reason I want you to think about that is because as we go through these 5 things, it's going to be really important. And you're going to see for a lot of people, what you do is you own a job. And by using the plan system as your foundation, you're going to find out that this is a great way to move yourself from owning that job to owning a business. So the P for plan really is about a marketing plan. It's not about, you don't need a business plan. I know that's, again, a little controversy here, right? But most people don't need a business plan unless they're going to the bank to ask for money. What having a plan does is it allows you to stop throwing mud on the wall. It allows you to think about and be strategic, and you're going to find me do this, right? I can't really talk about one of these without talking about the other one.
Sure.
Within your system. So what happens is, and I know people oftentimes say to me, well, Diane, this is great. You're all about planning, blah, blah, blah. But, I like to go with the flow. And that's fine. I want you to have a plan so that you know where you're headed and you're not just out there hairy-carry, but you can still be flexible inside of that plan. The problem with most people is that we go like this. We go ready, 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 aim, aim, ready, right? And we never fire. We never really take that fire. We never really make that move. And so what I'm suggesting is maybe we even go to the, aim ready, aim fire ready kind of thing, which is most of us do as entrepreneurs. But I'm just talking about a roadmap. I'm talking about a timeline or a calendar to get you to the next place. Here's the great thing. You can use these plans over and over and over and over again. You don't have to have a new plan every time you do something. You can pull pieces. So while it may be work on the front end, it's not necessarily a lot of work on the back end. So the plan really is the who, the what, the when, the where, the how, the why. Those kinds of things are really in that plan.
Terrific. And I think that that's so important. And, I agree with you that a lot of entrepreneurs and new business owners get hung up on thinking that they need a formal business plan. But you're absolutely right. Unless you're going for investor money, either from a bank or an angel investor or a VC or something like that, a business plan isn't so important. But a plan for your business that's actually a roadmap of how you plan to implement what it is you do and what goals you're setting for yourself over a certain period of time is absolutely key. And so does that sort of encapsulate what you mean by plan and prepare?
That's it.
Is, figuring out exactly where you want to go, how you're going to get from point A to point B, and setting milestones along the way?
You got it. I tell people you should have your entire year planned out on your calendar, and then we work in 90-day increments.
That sounds very manageable, very doable, and not too terribly overwhelming. And if you're going into business and you cannot plan a year in advance, then perhaps you should not be in business for yourself. You really do have to think ahead of the game and how you're going to get through your business and what goals you're going to try to achieve if you ever have any opportunity of growing your business, which I'm assuming most people want to do if you're going to dive in head first and become an entrepreneur and your own business owner.
Absolutely.
So when we come back from the break, Diane, let's dive into the second letter in your plans program of the 5 keys to business success. And we'll talk a little bit about leverage. Then we'll get into the action, the next and now, and strategies and systems. That's all coming up next on Punch, Media and Marketing Made Easy on 1220 AM KDOW, the Wall Street Business Network, where we help you punch through the competition and deliver a total knockout with your PR. I'm your host, Erica Taylor Montgomery, and we'll be right back after the break.